Upgrades.
Hey, how you doing, Taraji? My name is Samuel Leggett with JVS Media and Production. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. I just want to let you know you are a breath of life and energy in this film. The biggest thing about Shug is she's not just one lane, she's multi-layered. And the relationship of Shug and Celie is honestly one of the most complicated but most important parts of this story. So this is kind of a two-part question. Once you first got the call to be Shug, what was kind of going through your heart and mind at that time? And then now having lived in this point in history for the story yet again, kind of what was the hardest aspect of it and the most gratifying? So there's my two-part question for you.
Ask me the first one again because I want to make sure I answer everything.
As soon as you got the call that you've been confirmed for Shug, what was going through your heart and mind at the time?
I was nervous. I was scared. I didn't understand what Blitz saw in me. I thought he would pick a person that like sings, and I'm just grateful for him believing in me. He handpicked us all, but then we had to prove ourselves to the studio because we were never their first choice. And so I had to go in and audition, and I'm Academy Award nominated, so I had to check my ego. And Blitz was like, Taraji, please, I just need you to come in here and prove that we can do this. I know you can. And so a part of me was like, they doubt me. So I went and I kicked the door down as Shug. I had the outfit on, the hair. I had baby's breath in my hair. I had on this faux fur. And when I walked in, Blitz was like, oh! But I love to be challenged. I overcame a fear of mine, the singing. Like, Shug, that was a heavy weight to carry for me because she's the one that sings gospel, blues, and jazz.
Right.
So I was overwhelmed. But like I said, I don't take roles that don't scare me because the fear is something I have to get over. If I get over the fear, then I'm transformed. If I'm transformed, the audience gets a chance to be transformed. So that's how I pick my roles. And she scared the hell out of me and challenged me for sure.
Okay. So when you're kind of like going through that, it's like that was in and of itself like the most gratifying part of it, and at the hardest moment as well. That's interesting.
Absolutely.
So if you could say one thing for people, because a lot of people they've only seen the 1985 version, right? And so they're a little hesitant. What would you say is one grain of thing that you could tell them like to look at this and get something? What would you tell them?
You must see this film. This film was written by Black women about Black characters. The story transcends color, race, gender, or everything. But if it's a story that a Black woman wrote and there are a lot of Black characters, don't you think a Black person should tell it? And so what you will see is that culturally it's very different.
Yeah.
Because it was told by a Black person. We own our narrative. We don't wallow in the muck. We don't let our trauma consume us. We always fight and tap into that joy. You know how we're always on Instagram, we don't take nothing seriously. We're like, why are we like this? Well, we have to be like that. Because if we weren't, we would perish.
Yeah. That's real.
So the story looks like us. It's bright. It's vibrant. It moves. It's musical. We sing when we can't find the words. That's who we are as a people.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Happy
Take
holidays.
Care.
Take care.
All right, you too.
Rated PG-13.
Filing out the top of the
I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind. Oh Lord.